Hello and welcome back to RLCraft. My name is Videosyncratic and this is the 4th episode of my playthrough of RLCraft, a mod pack for Minecraft. At the end of the previous episode I had quite a bad time. I discovered this mysterious tomb back in episode 3 and I kept on going down only to be repeatedly killed, and at the moment the majority of my stuff is still down there. However, I realised I was being very foolish, so I kept on running in there without any weapons or armour and just kept on getting killed over and over again, when I realised I've got plenty of spare stuff at home, so why not rush in with new equipment? Hence, I'm wearing my spare set of chainmail. Additionally, I have been told by one of the commentators, in particular the Jessa Channel, so many thanks to her for her advice on this, and I strongly recommend you go check out her channel. I'll post a link in the description below. But she told me how you can create charcoal filters. It's simply, on a crafting table, one lump of charcoal in between 2 sheets of paper above and below it. And so now I should be able to purify the water in my canteen, which should be great news, as it means, with any luck anyway, I will no longer be subject to that thirst debuff from drinking dirty water. As you can see, it is now night time, so I am going to probably skip until the next morning. So I'm now down by the riverside. I actually had a run-in with a creeper, which didn't go so well, hence why there's a crater here now. But anyway, let's test this. So I'll fill it up, and now if I put it in my inventory and put that below it, I get purified water canteen, which is great. Uses them up, but that is certainly one way of getting clean water. I'll need to also look into the other ways. Now just the moment of truth to test it out. Okay, great. And I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully purified water may even restore more of the thirst bar than regular water. That would be good. So now I'm on my way back to the dungeon to hopefully be able to reclaim the stuff I left down there. Okay, I'm here at the tomb. Another thing I forgot to bring with me was food, which could have came in handy. It's a good thing I'm a lot better at planning for trips in real life than I am in Minecraft. Although I do have food here, so I think I'll just take some steak with me. Not all of it though, that's a bit too much. I'll just have a quick munch on that. One's enough. Also, I did kill a creeper earlier this day, and it dropped a bandage, which I think proves my point that actually vanilla mobs do seem to drop healing items, which is very handy. I don't believe it's been long enough, but you never can be certain, so I really hope my items haven't despawned yet. That would be a very sad state of affairs, and actually I'm just aware I think I literally used that in the last episode. Okay, that's that taken care of. It's just a bat, don't panic. Good, good. Lots of the stuff seems to be here. My old canteen, not that I need that anymore. I don't think canteens wear out. Do I have my torches on me? No, seemingly. Spiders after me now. I have to say, I do love the way the spiders walk in this. I really wish they walked like this in vanilla. There are a number of things I'd like to see from this added to vanilla, really. Not the difficulty, though. Good. I'm trying not to get noticed by skeletons or blazes or anything else with a projectile weapon, to be honest. I'm rather annoyed that those spiders keep on just puffing into existence over there. I suppose the question is, do I have all of my things back yet? Let me just have a moment to check. Okay, I can confirm I'm still missing quite a few things, which is worrying. Hopefully they're still out there. I really wish I could find my torches. Okay, that's the blaze taken care of. The blaze is always the worst. These spiders are really getting on my nerves. Another one. Where are they coming from? Okay, I'm being overwhelmed here. Oh my goodness, there are monsters everywhere. If I managed to... Oh. I was going to say if I managed to survive this, but let's be honest, that was never going to happen. I've just realised with great sadness that I really just should have taken the stuff I could and just ran, because now there's even more stuff down there for me to go collect. Oh dear. Okay, I'll craft myself a spare set rather, of iron armour. Okay, I'm once again ready. I have an iron sword. I have nearly all iron armour, and a leather cap for now will have to do. This time I'm just going to get down there and run for the hills, and hopefully get out with some equipment. So as I was approaching the tomb, which is just behind me, I noticed there was this tree burning down, and I have no idea why. I know this area is fairly close to a... Oh, yes. I suppose... Yes, this area is very close to a dragon's nest, as you can see over there, but I can't see any dragon. I can't hear its wings either. So I think I'll just collect the stuff which is dropped. Hopefully no fire elementals will spawn in the meantime, to make my life more difficult. And I'll just cram some of these materials into my backpack, which is still just in here. So I really need to play more intelligently. I think that's just a given at this point. Take some gravel. If I'm ever going to get anywhere, that's just necessary. So, I have a plan of how to deal with the monsters down here. The annoying thing is the spawners are located in rooms off the main corridor. So just while I gather my belongings and get my head together, I'm going to try and block off the entrances and exits to the chamber using gravel. Why gravel? Because I know I'll be digging it back up at some point, and I could potentially get flint, and I need flint for arrows anyway, so it's useful. Okay, there are a lot. There's so many monsters down there. Hopefully if I can lure them up one by one. Yep. It's one down. You can see the experience orbs there. Okay, if I can use the healing salve. Okay, I've used it all up, but my head isn't critical anymore. Whew. Moved just about quick enough for it not to hit me there. There's a creeper just around the corner. Although for once, creepers really aren't the worst things here. Oh. Well, he went off a bit early, didn't he? That was nowhere close. Okay, I can see a blaze, but I think it's being taken down by the water anyway. Okay, good. Great, really. This place is clear for now. I can hear something very loud again. Yeah, I'm going to block that one off completely because blazes are just so annoying. Okay, that's the two blocked off now to claim my belongings, although I don't see them anywhere. Am I just missing them, or have they been despawned, or were they killed by the creeper when it blew up? Well, this is very disappointing.
Oh, hi!
Yes, I am not. No way am I going through there at the moment. It's just crawling with monsters. Okay, I'm very sorry everyone, but it appears that I appear to be having a fight though. Anyway, I'm very sorry everyone. It appears that I've lost most of my belongings. I am now out of the tomb, and my next course of action is to head back to the village. and I suppose just gather resources again so I can start building up my tool collection. Thankfully I do have a number of duplicates at home, so that's alright at least, but I have lost a great deal, and well, I suppose it was always going to happen. Besides which, the show must go on, as the saying goes. It is, however, night, and so I think I'll just wait out the night here. While I'm waiting for morning, I've decided I should probably just go ahead and mine some coal. And there's some iron down here as well, I think. I couldn't do it previously because I ran out of... well, I actually had an iron pickaxe on me, but I'm still too low a mining level to use it. Okay, when I was mining, I just heard something which sounded honestly like a rock fall, or if one has a slightly more fantastical imagination, like a gargantuan stone creature sliding over other stones. Still, doesn't seem to be anything around at the moment. Ah, that was what I was worried about. Sometimes, I've noticed, when you're mining, you may summon an earth elemental called a geonac. Essentially a rockfall, given sentience. However, I do know these creatures are actually weak to pickaxes. They may look tough, but with even a stone pickaxe you can take them down in a few swipes. And it seems they drop quite a lot of good loot too, or at least, I suppose, living rock monsters, they drop rocks. Still, it's all worth it for the experience. I believe it is now morning, or at least the sun, yes, it would appear to be so. The sun has risen, so I am going to go back to town with my backpack on, so I can take my belongings with me. I noticed before the geonac spawned, well, I did hear that sound in the walls, so I'm wondering if geonacs, you can actually hear them before you encounter them. It's definitely something to look out for. I also realised I need, preferably on the way back, I need to collect some more leather so I can create another canteen. I'm very pleased to learn about the filter trick with canteens though. I just need to, get the materials to pull it off again. I think it's also a nice nod because in real life, I always do that when I'm wearing a backpack, it's very embarrassing. I don't know how you... Is that a problem with me or is it a problem with the mod? Because of the different controls for putting on a backpack and drinking water are the same, or at least have a lot of overlap. Anyway, charcoal in real life is as close to a universal antitoxin as you can get. I mean, it's not a very good one, technically speaking, but it is as close as you can get because it's very good at absorbing different chemicals. It's an interesting fact. You may or may not remember a few years ago there was the craze to have all these kinds of weirdly dyed foods, especially black ones, and to achieve black food it was usually using charcoal, but that actually caused a few problems in some people if they were on medication, because the charcoal would absorb the medication and therefore they'd end up going into withdrawal because they weren't taking what they needed. Just goes to show something. I'm not really sure where this anecdote was supposed to go, sorry, but I thought it was an interesting little fact. Nearly at town. I also would like to say I've actually changed the position of my microphone. It's now on my left side instead of the right, so hopefully the sound of me clicking the mouse will have diminished somewhat. On the other hand, of course, that does mean it's now on my keyboard hand side, so the keys are probably a bit louder, but as with these things, there's always a trade-off. Anyway, enough of me waffling. Time to get down to business, I suppose. I'll put my backpack down there. So some good news is, I now have enough skill points to invest in my mining, I believe. So, if I go to mining there, and yes, I can now be level 8, an apprentice miner, which means I can use a iron pick, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'll craft myself one, although I may have one in a chest somewhere, I can't quite remember, but that's besides the point. Either way, I'll start using one as soon as I've used up this stone one. I know I haven't got a great deal done in this episode. I just keep on going down in that stupid dungeon and getting killed over and over again, like I'm stuck in some kind of loop, but I promise you from the next episode onwards, I am done with that dungeon for now. I need to be a lot better, I feel, in order to actually get anything out of it, so I think I'll go explore some more. Thank you so much for watching. Your support really does mean a great deal to me. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and consider sharing, as my channel is still quite young and needs your help to grow. If you want to keep up to date with the series, then please subscribe and click the bell icon to receive notifications. I am also on Twitter, so you can follow me there to get a better idea about my upload schedule and what videos I want to bring to the table soon. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. For now though, ciao.